Peace. So I'll start by reading the second paragraph. It says, citizens are persons who have been recognized by a state, capital S, as having an effective link with it. International law generally leaves to each state the authority to determine who qualifies as a citizen. Citizenship can ordinarily be acquired by being born in the country known as Jus Soli, or law of the place, being born to a parent who is a citizen to the country known as Jus Sanguinis, or the law of blood, naturalization, or a combination of these approaches. So let's study this paragraph for a second. It first started off saying that citizens are persons, right, who have been recognized by a state having an effective link with it. So if we know that we have been identified as corporations, i.e. persons, who they classify as citizens, right, or chosen to classify as citizens, have been recognized by a state. What state in the quote unquote Moorish American standpoint? The state or the government. State is synonymous with government, the three branches of government, etc. What state has recognized us as citizens? Yeah, I don't claim to be a Moorish American, but for those who do, what state, what government has recognized you as a citizen? The United States, acting as the United States of America. So this government, which is really a corporation, the United States, has recognized these persons as citizens. Then it goes to say, international law generally leaves to each state the authority to determine who qualifies as a citizen, which they have deemed people as citizens of, or acting like it, even with the Dred Scott case. So it says citizenship can ordinarily be acquired by being born in a country. Okay, Moroccans were born in America. Ain't that what Noble Drew said? Moroccans were born in America. What is that synonymous with? Synonymous with? The word born is synonymous with naturalization. Moroccans were born or naturalized in America. What is America? The 13 colonies. They just changed the name to America. So who are the colonists? United States of America. The Americans. Okay? We're colonized people. We need to decolonize. So the state, the de facto state in this standpoint, deems you as a citizen while contradictingly saying you're not due to the case law. But being that only states can grant nationality or confer nationality, it was in connection with Jus Soli or Jus Sanguinis. Only states can determine, confirm, validate your Jus Sanguinis as a Moroccan. Why? Because you were born in America, in their jurisdiction. That government, that state, is not going to solidify you, confirm, validate you as a Moroccan. Why not? Because in international law, they cannot. That's not their duties. That's the Moroccan states or the Moroccan law, or the Moroccan government's duty, according to treaties. We got to follow the treaties, the instructions of the treaties. So a combination of these approaches is what can make you a citizen of a state. As you see, we have a combination of being undermined, of being sold out. Assault in Morocco. People who were supposed to be on our side sold us out, let alone the people on the other side were anxious to keep us in that state. So a combination of these approaches. What is Jus Soli? The law of the place. Okay, the Moroccan law. Remember, there are no Moroccan laws in the United States. So the Moroccan law is supposed to be in the Moroccan governments. What happened to Jus Soli? Well, they sold us out. What happened in the Treaty of Madrid, Article 15? Well, the Sultan tried to strike it and hide it from the public, saying you cannot claim nationality, basically. So the law of the place, when the Sultan was governing this landmass, we were being sold out. And then on the other side, you have colonizers being colonizers. Being born to a parent who is a citizen of the country. Okay, your parents, a lot of Moorish Americans, quote unquote, say, our parents sold us out. They didn't know any better. The birth certificate, etc., etc. Okay, they were deemed as citizens of what country, i.e., state. Remember, state. What state are you in? That's synonymous with country. State is also synonymous with government. So, being born, remember, you were born in America. America, it only exists on paper. That's not Moroccan jurisdiction. That's not Moroccan nationality. There's nothing ancient about America that started in 1791. Leave these European books alone. Stick with the unwavering principle, the supreme law, the treaties. What do the treaties say? It says this is Morocco, not America. So being born, again, to a parent who is a citizen of a country, known as Jus Sanguinis, or the law of blood. Okay, so the law of the blood and Jus Soli, which is the law of the place. We have a combination of people saying, yes, we're Moors by blood. We have blood rights, in which you do. But they must properly be claimed by the law of the place, the Jus Soli. What is the law of the place? Well, it's definitely not United States or the American law. There's no Moroccan laws there. That's the colonizer's jurisdiction. There's no use of using the colonized U.S. codes, etc., etc. There is no true justice, freedom there, etc. So Jus Soli, the law of the place. What is the law of the place? The Morocco's law, the Moroccan treaties, right? Act of Algeciras, it says each state needs a state constitution. Okay, that's that's a Moroccan law. So we must follow the unwavering supreme law of the land. What did Noble Drew Ali mean by being born in America? Being born is synonymous with naturalized again. So, and don't get caught up in strictly just trying to follow Noble Drew Ali's words as if he had to say every single thing when before Noble Drew Ali, there was instructions and treaties. Treaties was always Noble Drew Ali did not create Moors. Yes, you give him his credit, right? I brought you everything, yet the half has not been told. Why was the half not been told? Because even before Noble Drew Ali, there were treaties in which that in order to know how to exercise them, you must read what he didn't tell or what was not told, which is international law. Treaties, you got to read the treaties. Read the treaties. You won't find Noble Drew Ali's name in the treaties, but read them. You don't need to find a Noble Drew Ali oral statement just to validate the fact that treaties need to be enforced. You got to think for yourself at some point, right? So I'll end this video here, Islam.